Hello.
Morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Shoo. What a morning. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day.
Yeah.
It's a funny day. I'm in a funny mood. I'm sorry. I'm in a weird mood. I'm in a strange mood today. Today I hate people. I just want to say.
Should you be having coffee with people then?
But I don't hate my beautiful lady. And she'll make me smile. You know?
Yeah.
So forgive me, I'm going to be a bit like, I want to point it in there. Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah. But are we going to smoke one of these? So
That'll
sit
ease
down.
your pain.
Yeah. Relax, the kettle is just boiled. Yeah. I'm going to put some coffee together and welcome to our beautiful back garden. And have a look, we are in Africa, really. And for those of you who have visited us, you definitely know where we are. And for those that haven't, wait for your invite.
Sorry for you. Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah. It's hot up here. Whew. Okay. What's been going on in the world?
What's been going on in the world? Sure, not much, I don't think.
I watched such a cool thing last night about us being in an abusive relationship with the ANC. It was a brilliant video clip and I shared it. And then my feedback, the only feedback I got was, it's too long to watch 20 minutes of bitching and moaning. Well, make 20 minutes.
Already,
take 20 minutes. 20 minutes of your life. Yeah, maybe we should stop this relationship with the ANC. And how do you stop an abusive relationship?
Oh, good point.
You know what I mean? We're all about gender violence and violence against women and children.
And all lives matter and Black Lives Matter.
Violent relationship with our government.
And what about our violent relationship with our spouses?
Yeah.
Hey, that's because it's all one thing, isn't it?
Well, yeah, because
GBV.
we act as per our leaders,
From the top
if
down,
women are getting abused, then you have to look at the leaders of the country. And you have to wonder now, why are there still farm murders? Doesn't matter what color they are, farmers are getting murdered.
And
women
farm
are
workers.
getting their throats slit in front of their children. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with this country? Oh, because we don't have a death penalty. That's my say.
Is it?
Yeah,
okay.
Bring back the death penalty, people.
Okay.
Because you know what? If you've got nothing to feel guilty about, you won't worry about getting hung.
So
Get rid of our criminals. We don't need criminals in this country. This is a terrible country to live in at the moment. And
for the simple fact is that the criminals have more rights than the people.
I'm pissed off. 20 minutes of your time? 20 minutes, that's all it takes.
Okay, so let's go into a bit of depth on this then. Okay, so every South African now must be aware that our government is not in our best interests. Okay, so that's not up for debate.
And no, the president's not tired.
No, Brie, he's got too much cash rolling into his black market accounts. So let's go back a bit. GBV, gender-based violence. A while ago, there was a big movement where all the women in this country were going to take to the streets to protest.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And then the president came, and then there was something else, and everything got misdirected. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Do you guys remember? Go back a bit. It was earlier, last year maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, man, there was a whole thing. A woman was standing up for gender-based violence.
And then brought in racism.
And then there was something else, xenophobia or something, and then there was this whole thing, and that's the woman thing kind of got swept under the carpet.
Of course, because it's women.
Okay, but let's just, man. So now there's this talk that the government is abusing us as people, which, but a lot of our spouses, we're in abusive relationships. The man in this country, the male dominance in this country, has an idea that they can be abusive to women just inherently. We have a disgusting. Yeah. So for me, I always took it as a sort of a cultural thing. So let's not be funny here, but I always understood my idea of rape and violence against women And just before I go any further, look throughout history, through every culture, every religion, and every belief, and you will see globally, woman is submissive to man globally. So we live in this male-dominated world for some weird reason, and even the older cultures. Look at Islam. I'm not pointing fingers at anyone. I'm just saying, look at the older cultures. Woman has always been kept under. So to me, it made sense that black cultures in Africa, their dominance over women is a cultural thing. Different, yeah. So I'm teaching my boy to praise women, to look at women and elevate them, because in my world and the world I live on, it is a female entity. It's Mother Earth and the mother of my child. You understand? So not everyone is thinking like that. So I'm not picking sides. I'm just saying, in my mind, I believe that there's a lot of cultural aspects involved. So when I look at rape, I believe that a lot of black cultures don't see rape in the same way I see rape. And they definitely don't see violence towards women the same way. Well, however, it's starting to change, because women are growing a voice.
Women grew a voice a long time ago.
But people are now listening, I think.
But yeah, it's time people listened.
It's time people listened. However, we do want to go overboard. So now we move over to Black Lives Matter, because it's all the same thing. It's all making equal. LGBTQ, the gay pride. I'm all for that as well. I'm not here to rule. However, I do have an issue when you wish to be non-anything, non-sexual.
We're not going to this.
Okay.
Let's not go into this. You're going to start a riot. We're talking about the power of women.
We do
not about the power of non-sexual people.
Yeah.
No. Okay, so
now we move over. If you guys go have a look, I want to give a shout out to a dude in America called Jericho Green. A black African American, and he's quite a common logical sense dude, and he speaks the truth. And man, Black Lives Matter has taken on another movement, another direction it was not intended. And so I just want to say that it's gone beyond what it started as. And if you support it, okay, but we South Africans, and in this country, we should move on between color. We're now over this thing. And the truth is that our government, is not for its own people, let alone for us white people. So we're a minority, being white. However, this morning I woke up for the 4th or 5th time now. I've been hearing about children in the Eastern Cape eating plants because they're hungry. So it's not fake news.
So what the fuck
it's not fake media. It's not lies. I'm keeping quiet now until things are splashed in people's faces. Because
so how many food parcels have been handed out?
There, 25.
No wonder they've got body scooters to take your dead bodies to the morgue, because there ain't space for oxygen on 10 million rands worth of scooter beds.
Yeah, but it's apartheid and my fault as a white dude. So we need to stand up against this, because race is now over. Color is now over. It doesn't matter. We're all South Africans. We all love this country. And I'm hearing more and more people are losing the love for this country. People are going, fuck, I live in a beautiful place. We are so blessed in this amazing place. We're so scared of being murdered. But we're so scared of being murdered.
At night we lock up our doors. We don't have a bright night because we're so scared someone's going to come onto a farm and murder us. You know what I mean? What the fuck is that shit?
I don't want to shower before.
Be afraid?
I don't want to have a bath, or I don't want to change out of my daily clothes before 8 o'clock at night. Why? Because in the unlikely event that I need to go into action, I don't want to run into action in my PJs. Actually, I'm now looking to change what I sleep in, because in my head now, it's not appropriate if I have to go into action at 2 in the morning.
Pajamas.
I have dreads. If my dreads aren't tied up, I can't it gets in my face. And then I can't see where I'm going.
Give me some of that joint.
So our world is changing. Our world is changing faster than we'd like to think. And if we can't speak about it, which I see people are not, and they're all calling us conspiracists, but more and more people are talking quietly to us and going, and not in this conspiracy way, just like asking questions now. Because whether you live in a town or a city or on a farm or out in a nature reserve where we live, so this is not a farm. However, it's not in the city, so it's classed as a farm, I suppose. We're not being specific. Man, everybody is aware that there is an undertone of nasty violence, and there is definitely a war.
And the laws have been changed. Our constitutional rights have been changed. Our laws have been changed since 1994. All the laws that protected the people
Has fallen away.
Looks like it's fallen away, because now you can just murder someone and, oh, the police have no leads. Rest in peace, Jules Stubbs.
Yes, blessings to Jules, eh?
Yeah, hectic. It's just not acceptable. And actually, I think we should all rise up. It doesn't matter about colour anymore. Get over all your crap. Yeah, I'm ready to rise up. I don't know how to rise up. I don't know how to rise up. What? To what? What?
Yeah,
Stand
and it's
in front
not
of the parliamentary buildings? But I've got to wear a mask and I've got to be socially distanced. But you can go to people's high-profile people's funerals and no masks are required. Over 100 people attend in
Zinzi Mandela.
Always people.
Believe
I'd be
it?
worried about
Can I
getting
believe
corona.
it?
I would be worried.
Because you know it's
Be
real, eh?
careful.
You know it's real.
Well, it must be real with 5,000 deaths in the whole of South Africa. It must be real. But let's not get onto that topic.
However, I do want to say, I now know personally 4 people that have said they have tested positive for it.
But they're still alive, eh?
They're still okay. 2 of them have gone back to work after 14-day. They just said it was really cuck. I just want to say, we met 2 the other day.
Who's that?
And I met a lady whose father is in ICU at the moment because of this virus, and she's stressing because she can't speak to, there's no news, they can't interact whatsoever. So how crazy is that?
It stinks.
However, this gentleman is a massive man. He's over 7 foot tall, and he is huge, and he is unhealthy, and they need a special bed for him. So he's not your average. He's not your average person. However, he is young. He's in his 50s, eh? So 54, I believe. So I got a bit of
Maybe his age will.
You know, look, blessings. I don't wish bad on anyone, and I definitely don't wish dis-ease on anyone. But, you know, my first question was, were there underlying issues? So he wasn't a 54-year-old healthy, strong male that regularly, he already had an underlying heart issue. He is actually on a list to have knee operations because his knees are not doing okay. So, you know, he's in ICU now. However, apparently his wife, this lady's mother, had all the symptoms of this thing, but was negative.
And she's more unhealthy than him.
Yeah, and he is he didn't show any symptoms, and they so I'm not dishing it. I'm just saying these are what I know, my facts from people's mouths. Not.
However, we see a nurse quite regularly who comes to visit, check on my vitals and stuff, you know, because there's a virus, and she hasn't had it, and she works in the corona ward.
Yeah,
so it doesn't discriminate. The only things that discriminate on this planet are people, because the ants don't discriminate, and the virus doesn't discriminate.
No, and children don't discriminate.
And children are born free and don't discriminate. Anyway,
however, we're in a crazy
that's the kind of
world.
mood I'm in. I'm going to go blow my nose while you chat with these awesome people over here.
Oh man, okay. Yeah. We live in such an amazing country, such an amazing space. Yeah. However, it comes with a whole bunch of crazies. So we kind of got out here to get away from everything. But I see.
But the minute we got Wi-Fi, the minute we got
I was
Wi-Fi,
just about to say.
then all your crap came back into my house.
Yeah, can you see? We actually got Wi-Fi like 2 or 3 days just before the weekend, and we've had such a busy weekend. So only like yesterday evening and maybe a bit on Saturday evening did we play on Wi-Fi. However, now that we hooked up, yeah man, back into the real world, and it's actually quite depressing. So I get why half of you are all depressed
and sad.
Because can you hear us? We were quite happy up until this morning. Now I'm just sick of people.
And read the fucking news.
And it's hard because I would love to not get carried away with mainstream media and all the other news that but
this is what's being fed to the nation.
Yeah.
This mainstream media stuff is being fed to you guys who sit and read the news headlines.
It's terrible, man.
Hey, gets us all riled up in the morning. with our morning coffee, and that sets your tone for the day. Of course, we've got mental issues in this country.
Yeah, fuck, man.
Check, now I'm raging. So, yeah.
So we're going to spend our morning moving away from it, and we're going to work hard not to have these issues.
So we're going to clean our house.
Yeah.
We're going to clean our house.
Sweep clean.
Sweep and wash and clean, because it is dusty in winter out here. And we've got planting to do. We've got seedlings to plant. And I need to prepare for my work week.
And the temperature's going up. Yes, and it's also middle of fire season, so we have the staff here are cutting burn lines, backbreak lines.
We're all on alert. When you smell, I've got the nose of a rhino. And when you smell it, first thing we do is look in the sky for the plume of smoke, and then Barry runs in the direction, so you can go check where it is, and then you check the fire group, and then you assess where you should go, and is it near us? Interesting. I don't know where you put the lighter. Show people how you do a pocket dance. There it is. No, that's not it.
Can you believe it?
Oh, maybe I have it. I don't even smoke cigarettes, and I always steal his lighter. Sorry, my baba.
I don't smoke cigarettes either.
Yes!
Yeah.
Barry can't even be skellum smoking because...
My skellum's gone.
Yeah, the good tobacco's run out there in the black market. Now you've got kak. And the people that we know who have booked a maintenance session with us have brought a little bit, but now it's kak tobacco, so now you don't even want to smoke that because it'll kill you. You'll get corona from that shit.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, there's a conspiracy behind this kak. We haven't even spoken about cigarettes.
No, and I just want to say, I have travelled a bit in Africa, up country, so they don't really have a thing.
As well.
I've smoked funny cigarettes all over.
Yeah.
And Zimbabwe makes their own cigarettes, so...
Cigarettes in Uganda are expensive. We were paying, 1,000 shillings? 1,000 shillings for one loose? What were we paying? 3,000 shillings for 20 and 1,000 shillings for a loose joint.
Was I actually smoking in Uganda?
Yeah, we used to smoke those little packets of filterless cigarettes. They look like those chocolate candy. The packet looks like a chocolate candy cigarette.
Or were those not just the joints I always buy?
No, but we smoked there as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't remember.
I was a full-on smoker.
Okay, hectic.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
No, we were smoking.
Yeah.
We had to smoke. It was hectic, man. What the hell? You're an addict. Now you go to a different country and you're addicted to tobacco and nicotine. So now what? Now you must go and smoke all the other cucks. So I feel for you guys because I've smoked loads of cuck all over Africa. All over the world, actually. And expensive cuck. So that'll give you corona. Don't smoke that cuck. Let's start boycotting this shit. Let's boycott this shit.
Yeah, and smoke a weed. Let's smoke a weed. Let's smoke a plant. Because the other truth is, now, and I know like a lot of you guys will agree with me because we've had these conversations, but I'm just putting it on a public platform. The world's changed. And it's okay to smoke the plant. And it's not okay to drink alcohol. And it's actually not okay to smoke cigarettes.
So what are we really angry about? What is the nation all upset about?
Being uncomfortable and making change.
Yeah, because South Africa it has been very comfortable. It's actually still comfortable. Look. South Africa, guys.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter which government you have. There will always be half the nation that is upset.
Always.
I just don't like the crime and the murder. That for me is not okay.
Yeah.
It's not okay. We must all be equal, but then you can pot off half the nation. No. Something wrong here.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a name for that. Narcissism. With a touch of psychopathicism.
Socialism and communism.
Yeah, but never mind that. There's psychiatrists will label the cabinet members.
Psychotically people.
Just narcissistic behavior.
Isn't it a bit strange that the people in power in this country actually don't have the ability or the skills to run this country? Yet we are more happy to bitch and moan at each other and call each other out on spelling mistakes and because we didn't articulate what we wanted to say correctly. And then we always want to, I see people always go, oh, Brie, prove your facts. Show us the facts. Because I got mainstream media facts. Brie, take your facts and shove it where the sun don't shine.
We have a lady for you with facts, though. But carry on.
Yeah, because I have facts. But I don't, man, Go
Why
do
should
your
we
own
prove it
fucking
to you?
research. Because if you want me to give you the facts, come to me. We'll sit personally, one-on-one, and I'll show you where I get my info from. And me, I love history. So my first thing is, if you want to check my facts, go read history. And not today's history. History. The real history. Not modernized
Not
history.
the history on the internet.
Yeah.
Because that's different.
I
The
have
history we
books.
are learning today is very different.
To
Kids,
the real history.
if any kids watch this, or any teens, or any young adults, just go sit in a library and go read a history book, and you will be shocked at what you are currently learning. But anyway, that's
because
very
I
coffee
am.
date.
Because I learned something. I learned something the other day from a lady that was at varsity. If you watch this, thank you. I'm still educating myself, and I hope next time we talk, you and I will have a cool debate on things.
Let's send people to go and read what they're learning rather than you telling
trying
people.
to from my side.
Yeah, because we don't have the words. But I think you should have her for coffee.
Yeah.
Maybe you should invite her for coffee.
Yeah. Listen, I'm making a list of cool people I'm going to be interviewing or having coffee with. Yesterday we did a bit of a trial run. It went really well, although I didn't record it, so haha. But
oh no!
Anyway, we're going to do it again. Yeah.
When boys go walking in the bush, they come back 4 hours later, miss lunch, and didn't even record the damn coffee date. Damn it.
Silly,
Damn
hey.
it.
However, it was an amazing time, and it did. It was cool. So there's much coming in the world of Bundu Bears and his beautiful lady.
But next time we record our coffee date, which will be on Wednesday morning, we're not going to read the news first. Let's talk about what we wake up with fresh in our minds, and not this control shit that's going on in the media.
Okay, so yeah. Cool. Today is Monday then. Monday the 20th. So, okay. So we woke up this morning with mainstream media, and it's really set the tone to a weird day. However, now that I've chatted and I've got it out, I see, although we maybe not wake up on the same page, we spend a lot of our time on the same page. So maybe I get annoyed.
Do you see how many times I touch my face, eh? It's quite amazing. Oh yeah, my thyroid. My thyroid is healing. I'm going to go for another session with...
What's his name? What does he do?
Sean Johnson.
Don't say it.
Sean Johnson.
Dr. Johnson.
Dr. Johnson.
Dr. S. Johnson.
There behind Trinity Village. Go check him out.
What does he
Structural
do?
health. He is a structural health practitioner.
Structural
Whatever
health
that is,
practitioner.
but it's really great. I send everyone, either you go see my Sangoma, our Sangoma, because you're spiritually screwed, or if you like not okay health-wise, then we send you to Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson.
Yes, and we have another
Dr.
gentleman
Johnson.
if you like more
And
that
he's not
way.
a GP, so don't worry. I don't do GPs.
Yeah, but he did study at Wits University and he has the doctorate, and he is he's a medical practitioner.
Yeah.
So
And he's bloody clever.
you can't argue with the doctors, they say. So he's a doctor, you can't argue with him.
No.
It's fascinating.
Yeah.
Can you hear that?
Dude, I hear people are chopping down trees or cutting
No,
fire
that's
breaks.
cutting. The
Okay.
guys are cutting.
But on the other side of the valley, someone is chainsawing.
Oh, yes.
And this side is your guys, or the farm guys who are
Doing what they
busy
should be
doing
doing.
their job. Because you know what? It's like we're into fire season, eh? And let me tell you, when you see a plume of smoke, you know there's fire coming. And what is a plume down there could be like a rip-roaring fire up here.
Yeah.
You
And
know what I mean?
we are on the border of this amazing place, like 58 farms or something. It
I think it's
stretches
52 farms.
52. I think it's
It's
over
56.
6,000 hectares. It's massive
No, it's bigger than that.
because it incorporates. It doesn't
This farm-
incorporate the lion park, but it runs to the lion park. Then it's the lion park. Yeah, it's massive. It's bigger
Now you're
than.
giving clues
It's bigger
as
than.
to where we are.
It's okay. You're welcome. It's bigger than the lion park. So good luck with that search.
I want to go to the lion park. I have to hear what lions are speaking in the mornings. You must hear the lions wake up in the mornings.
Yeah,
It's
if we
like,
had set up like 10 minutes
dude,
earlier.
the skellums must crap in their pants, because I wake up in the morning at 5 o'clock and I just think, oh my God, that's like the most unnerving sound. And it sounds like they're right outside
here.
in the bushveld, right here. In the meantime, they're like, how many kilometers away?
Quite a few.
Bloody hell, man.
A
Flippin'
day's-
cool.
A day's walk.
The new alarm system. You just let off that lion. Oh. Yeah, that oak will shit himself. Actually, I'm going to buy me a lion.
Ah,
I am.
are you?
I am. I can feel
Okay.
it. I've put it into the universe and I'm getting a big cat.
Ooh, do you hear that? It's a big cat. All right. Is that us?
Cool, eh?
Yeah. I love you. Thank you.
I hope we have a really awesome day. I wish you an awesome day.
Yeah.
We have to go wash our house floors. It's bad.
Yeah.
I don't like tiles in the bush. Tiles.
Tiles.
Cuck.
Oh, it's just end of winter.
White tiles in the bush, guys. Come on. Where's the car key? Anyway, I love you.
I love you. We
Enjoy
love
your
you guys.
day.
Yeah. Wish you an awesome day.
Yeah.
Thanks for the jointy. I still have a little nippy, so that can go. We're going to go and take a walk and check things out on our way home.
Gonna go hang washing.
And then hang washing. Yeah.
Yeah, cool, eh? Ciao.
Baz and Blue are out. Blessings to you. Have a great day. Please like, please subscribe, please share.
Yeah, and invite your Chinas. 'cause,
Yeah,
like,
man.
maybe
Come
you'll
on.
get to come and have coffee with us. Let
Yeah,
us know if
come
you
on.
want to have coffee in the bush with us.
Yeah, let's get to 1,000. Let's push 1,000. Man, we're speaking some sense, even if we sound dilly and crazy. And if you see what's happening out there,
Well, who
Man.
would be normal in this state
You know,
of affairs?
yeah, so let's have a look. Let's get it out there. Love you guys. Blessings.
Peace.
Eyes up.